A couple years in the G League proving himself. The questions were about his defense, but that stroke was never in question.
Pass to Collins. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed pass.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber. And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Now here's Hunter. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Back to Capella. Shot clock at 5. Brooklyn with the board.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
Pass to Curry. Here's Bull. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good.
Boy, when he's this deep, it's going to be tough to stop him, especially with a smaller defender.
Now Murray. Sumner with a rebound. Harris outside. Shoots from the baseline. Bold. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
15 seconds.
It's going to go on DeAndre Hunter.
So close on the finish. I mean, it could have been a three-point opportunity.
Shooting 2.
And the second free throw is good. And you listen to the great defenders. They talk about disrupting the rhythm of a score. Doris, how do they accomplish that?
I think it can occur, Brian, in any number of ways. The first thought you have, obviously, is being physical, obviously within the rules. You can try to deny touches. You can try to deny spots on the floor that players are trying to get to. It can also be psychological. Try to get under the skin of the offensive player you're contending with.
And you look at the numbers Murray puts up, Grant. He's a threat to post a triple-double on any given night.
And I love that about him, B.A. I mean, he brings it in every aspect of the game. He doesn't hunt stats. The game just finds him. With his steal rate, might be the best bet to put up a quadruple-double in the league one day.
Nice shot by Durant.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
The Nets with the lead. Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
And the layup falls. Irving's got 6 points.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Collins left side. Collins drawing the double team. And is blocked.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Boy, they're in a rough patch right now.
Yeah, momentum is definitely not on their side.
Here's Durant. Second chance shot. And it's Simmons missing. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Kaminsky. And Kaminsky slams it home.
Oh my, a powerful throwdown at its best. The defense wasn't quite effective enough right there, B.A.
He got all the room he needed. That's a jam you know this crowd's going to remember for a long time. And so it's Brooklyn with it after the Hawks picking up a basket just moments ago. Kept alive. Claxton. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Team foul.
He's off on the first.
The people upstairs in Brooklyn have been making some very interesting moves trying to put together a championship caliber team.
Are those big decisions by the Nets front office difficult to deal with as players?
You know, some guys can ignore the politics, but I'm sure others do have questions at the end of the day, though. These guys just want a ball. And ultimately, I think they just roll with the punches. You know, this Hawks team really does score the ball well. Lots of dynamic players on this team, and Young has made a huge difference in their production.
Now here's Irving. 6 points for him. Rejected by Okongwu.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
So about Atlanta, just how far can this team make it?
Well, B.A., there's no question they'll be efficient on the offensive end. But the question is, can they put everything else together and be a complete team? That'll ultimately be the difference.
What fascinates me about Kyrie Irving, clearly he is one of the most skilled guards to ever play. Ask his counterparts, other NBA players, who their favorite basketball player is, who the most complete player is. The answer will be Kyrie Irving.
The Hawks trailing. Outside Holiday. And stolen by Simmons. Fast break, Brooklyn.
Well, that's his second foul. Does he take a more cautious approach here the rest of the half?
Team's fifth foul.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for Brooklyn.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
The other thing they're doing is making plays off the bounce. And boy, once they get a step, they're getting all the way.
Young from long range.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
And since the first quarter, we've seen them reduce their attempts from downtown. And quite frankly, I think that's a good idea.
Pass to Holiday. It's tipped. They get it back. To the inside. And slam dunk by Simmons.
This is exactly where Ben Simmons can flourish. High-speed basketball is the way he prefers to play.
Young misses.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Pass to Okongwu. Just 3 on the clock.
And this is how unselfish Young is. When he sees an open teammate, he gets them the rock.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Nets out front, up by 4. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. So it's Brooklyn now. They lead by 4. Right side, Simmons. And Collins with the big block.
You can't sleep on Collins' long arms when he's defending you. He'll swat you down all day with that long reach.
And that one misses.
And the DeJounte Murray trade sort of came out of left field. Seemed mutual as the Spurs went to a younger direction and wanted Murray to play for a contender. A trade where everyone involved gets what they want.
Now here's Young. Here's Murray. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Yeah, offensively, Capella's game is grabbing offensive boards. You have to put a body on him.
On the wing, Durant. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That one on Capella. And Kevin Durant post-Achilles surgery. No apparent decline, Grant. Last season, the 3rd highest scoring average of his career.
I mean, incredible. Almost 30 points a game. Think about this. 2 of the 4 times he's led the league in scoring, he did it averaging less points per game. And his efficiency, good as ever. Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Now here's Young. 7 points in the game.
Yeah, just a nice show of force by Collins, taking it all the way to the rim and flushing it home.
Outside Warren. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Guys, when you consider the firepower that the Nets have, obviously built to contend, but the defensive end has got to improve. We know championships are built and begin with the defensive side of the floor.
And the Hawks making a change here. And Doris, for the Nets defense, getting back a healthy Ben Simmons will be a big help.
Well, consider, B.A., that Ben was a 2-time first-team all-defense already in his career. Joe Harris is competitively tough and brings size on the wing. And with some defensive depth coming in, getting stops has got to be the focus.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Most people think of Young as a perimeter player, but he has the courage and toughness to work inside.
No good on the free throw. Good on the second one. The Nets with a lead. And here is Irving. He's got 9. Pass to Claxton. Stolen by Capella. Outside Young. From behind the arc. Counted from distance. Young's gotten 4 this quarter.
At the perimeter, Young has such an attacking mentality, always looking for chances to take shots from range.
Here's Durant to the right side. Here's Claxton. 5 on the clock. Capella on the double team. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bogdan Bogdanovic. That's his first foul of the game.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
And the Hawks making a change here. Pass to Bol. It's good. 9 points in the game.
Boy, you gotta love the determination there. He got good position and didn't take any chances. Finished right at the rim.
To the middle. Capella. And the slam dunk by Capella.
Yeah, at the offensive end, more often than not, you'll find Capella at the rim.
And stolen by Murray. Young from long range. Kept alive by Atlanta. For the lead. And Murray with the nice bucket inside. And the Hawks lead by 1. Here in the second half, this game still nip and tuck.
Just an insane amount of lead changes. The fans are getting their money's worth.
When you think of Seth Curry, you're thinking shooting. But there, what a pretty pass to find the open man.
Here's Capella. Misses from short range. Curry with it. Picked up by Kaminsky. Morris for 3. The shot won't fall. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Following this one, they get to host the Bulls. And that's a 1-game homestand for the club. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bogdan Bogdanovic. That's foul number 2 for him. The Hawks making a switch here. A minute 39 left in the third. Sumner with a drive. Pass to Bol. Back to Sumner. Now Curry. Oh, they get a hand on it. The kick out to Morris. Here's Sumner. Up top Curry. 6 to shoot. To the paint. Outside Holiday. Pass to Murray. And there it is for him. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Atlanta?
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
And let's give them credit to the shot blocking on display. They set the tone early and have kept the pressure on defensively.
And the Hawks making a change here. The Hawks leading. Outside Holiday. "35 seconds left in the third." From outside, off the mark. Here's Sumner. The shot comes out. So Atlanta will take it the other way. And there's the foul. It'll go on Joe Harris. That's his first foul.
Third team foul.
Double team on Holiday. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use two hands next time. He knows where he is. Here's Curry. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. 3/4 of play and a close one here. The Hawks on top, up by 3. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And with 3/4 behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. And here are the Hawks now. It's a 3-point game. Outside Young. Offline from the top of the key.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Pass to Bull. Harris with the drive. That one drops for him.
This continues to be a battle. The lead is within reach.
Yeah, but that's been elusive. They've missed a few plays along the way that they'd love to have back.
And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. The shot by Sumner, no good. And so it's Atlanta with it. 3-point lead. Here's Okongwu. And down it goes. Dumped it through off a beautiful setup.
Doing more work in the painted area. He has really excelled inside.
Here's Morris. The kick out, Curry. Over Holiday. And the basket by Curry.
Well, as reliable as it gets from the mid-range. Seth Curry very good at finding those opportunities in those spaces.
Now here's Young. Three-pointer, Holiday. Knocks down the long J. Holiday's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Down low. And that one's good. Bull.
That close in against a way shorter defender, you could just put up 2.
Pass to Collins. Fires from deep. Rebound, Brooklyn.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
Now here's Young. And here's Holiday. He's covered by Curry. And here's Collins for 3. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist.
And their field goal percentage is finally creeping up after a tough first half. They're really trying to hold on tight to this lead.
Pass to Bull. Another shot. Here's Sumner. To the middle. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
They'll pin that one on John Collins. The first one falls.
And out the line.
He's perfect from the line this time. Now here's Young. Pass to Collins. And Collins with the slam.
Whoa! Did you see that? John Collins. A little bit of sauce on that slam.
Here's Warren. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Second personal foul. Team seconds. At the line.
He misses the free throw.
It seems to me, guys, that T.J. Warren every year adds one more dimension to his game. We know this. This guy can play on the offensive end.
Just a tough miss at the line. They're down 2 baskets now.
Now here's Young. And here's Hunter for 3. And it's Irving with a rebound. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Well, the length and size of Kevin Durant make him a prime target on the interior. So good at forcing the issue close to the basket.
And so he makes both from the line. And Atlanta has possession. 2-point game to the left wing. Collins inside. Back to Hunter. Doubled by Durant. Out to the right wing. To the paint. Here's Collins. Hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game.
And the confidence Collins has is impressive. Doesn't feel any pressure taking these big shots.
And it's Simmons with the jam.
Ben Simmons in a pivotal moment delivers.
Right side Murray. Takes the 3. He's off on that one. And Brooklyn going the other way now. To the inside. Stolen by Collins. Outside Young. Throws it up high. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Durant with the bucket.
Well, we know Kevin Durant is one of the elite players in the NBA. And if there's a big shot to be made, he wants to take it.
Pass to Capella. Out to the wing. Collins. Shakes him. And the layup is good. Collins has got 9 points now in the quarter.
In a tight one like this, you have to trust in his ability.
The kick to Durant. Back to Simmons. Outside Durant. Shot clock at 6. The Nets need to get off a shot here. And they get it back. Inside. And DeJounte Murray is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. There's 42 seconds left in the 4th. Here's Irving. That one is off. Young with the defensive effort. Expect them to take their time this trip down.
Yeah, B.A., the clock is theirs to burn.
Clock at 6. To the middle. It's stolen by Irving.
They can't go empty on any of their possessions from here on out.
And no time to waste. Not at this point in the game.
Big-time shot, sending his teammates into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. Seconds left to play in the 4th quarter. And here's Hunter for 3. The 3 won't fall. Timeout called. Brooklyn. Takes it inside. Yes!
And this is what makes KD special, the willingness to absorb the responsibility of the big-time shot.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. They trail by 2. Only 2 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, what do you think?
I would honestly attempt to get the ball near the rim because even if the shot doesn't fall, a quick putback will suffice.
There's Young with the 3. And that's it! A huge stop to win the game! A last-second rejection! And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. What a performance they have here at home today.
I'll tell you what, these are the ones that are so nice to win.
Dollar sign, yeah, I get that. With dollar signs, let's see how far your bar's gon' get. Don't do no features, unless I know you got no price on this. I don't do no beatbox, leave your feet hot. That running like a track star, right out them Reeboks. There's no more parties for your shorty, but she still gon' be a to find a with some walk with your bro. Got no. And on the next trend, I'd rather get it out the mud before you help me. That boy Mike Deasy, he don't rock with me. They ain't no stopping me. I seen them pop up out the cut when fans start upping all my streams. I remember ain't nobody used to talk about my heat. I remember everything. I never throw away receipts. I don't do no beat.
The Bulls play before the hometown crowd, and we've got it live for you right here from Chicago. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, and with us from the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. Looking at Chicago, they want to turn it around after that loss to the Pelicans at New Orleans Arena. To the paint, Bulls moving the ball around. Vucevic with the bucket. Richard, we're expecting to get some real big highlights in this game because both these teams are exceptionally athletic.
Oh, yeah, they've got the speed, they've got the strength, they've got the bounce. These teams have it all. They're about to put on a show, and guess what, Kev? We get front row seats.
It's like we're watching a bunch of Richard Jeffersons out there. Fast, athletic, and a lot of bounce.
Oh, don't stop it.
Now here's Levine. Paolo Banchero unable to get his last shot to go in. Bamba with the block.
The main weapon in Bamba's attack, the slender, long arms he possesses, helps him block lots of shots.
And Chicago has possession. It's a three-point game. Levine. And the jam by Levine.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Now, here's Banchero. And the foul on Patrick Williams. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
To the middle. They double him with Vucevic. Wagner outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Anthony. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And to see your son Greg find success in the NBA, I can only imagine that's going to be so special for you.
It is. I'm a proud papa because something that so few get to experience. So I couldn't be more proud of him and happy as well.
Now here's Ball. Misses from short range. Isaac outside. Rebounded by Vucevic. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Chicago. Bamba with the block. They recover it. Vucevic with the bucket.
Earlier in his career, Vucevic didn't take any threes. Now they've become one of his staples in terms of his offensive game.
And he comes up with the deuce.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Wagner. And that one is off. Nice D from DeRozan.
Just haven't found their offensive footing yet, only managing to sink one of their first 5 shots.
And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for Orlando. Trailing by 5. And it's Wagner missing. Now the Bulls with it. It's DeRozan with the drive. Oh, and the jam by DeRozan.
He's been doing that since he first came into the league. DeRozan, his ability to get to the rack at will is unmatched.
Now, here's DeRozan following the missed shot by Franz Wagner. Vucevic with the bucket.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And here's Anthony from the arc. And finished off by Banchero.
And great attention to detail from Banchero on the play, making sure he's there to get the ball and send it back.
The Magic trail by 7. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, earlier I spoke with Orlando's head coach. He told me he's very pleased with how his team's play has progressed throughout the season. He said guys are finding their roles, and we're doing all the little things that tend to separate out the better teams. I just hope we can keep it going. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Williams. And it's Williams finishing it off.
Over the years, DeRozan has become an exceptional passer, so defensively you can't afford to just overplay him.
An elite prospect with very few holes in his game. Banchero can score from all 3 levels, makes plays for others, terrific rebounder, and the list goes on and on.
Levine with the crossover.
The belief of Levine, willing to do that in a game, man.
And finished off by Wagner.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Many scouts had Banchero as the safest pick in the draft. Would you agree?
He and maybe Jabari Smith Jr. What separates Banchero a little, he's an elite back to the basket scorer. Those guys have become increasingly harder to find.
Most losing teams, Greg, are looking to rebuild, look to the future, but not in Chicago.
Yeah, their idea to turn it around was to get all-stars. Trading for Vooch in 21 during a losing season, then signing DeMar as a free agent, that's a refreshing approach. And the Magic have been one of the league's worst offenses in recent years. In fact, it's been over a decade since they've been average in that regard. Drafting a ready-made weapon in Paolo Banchero, they hope can help them take a step in the right direction.
Here's Suggs after the made shot from Zach LaVine. A minute 42 left here in the first quarter. Pass to Dosunmu. LaVine double team. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Markelle Fultz. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
And Chicago has possession. 6-point lead. Down low. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Just 4 to shoot. And stolen by Bull.
And how about the stingy defense there to deny that pass?
Here's Fultz. Carter on the wing. Pass to Fultz. Fires the 3. He can't get it to go. And the Bulls going the other way now. In the corner, it's Levine. Oh, that's blocked.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots.
And the dunk by Bol.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
To the inside. They kick it out to Green. Jacks up a three. Rebound by the Magic. Fires from the line. Pass to Bol. Looking for Fultz. He gets it in there. And the layup's good off the glass.
And how about the confidence level with which Fultz plays? When he's close to the basket, he keeps his eyes focused on the rim at all times.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Pass to Bol. Over Green. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And like his father, Manu, Bol's combination of size and scoring is very unique. The key for him is just staying healthy.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Chicago shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. That free throw missing.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely.
Players with this type of athleticism at Zach LaVine, historically, they keep people watching on TV and they keep people in the crowd. Why? Because you never know what you're going to see from them.
Nikola Vucevic firing on all cylinders for the Chicago Bulls. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Bulls.
Welcome back to Noche Latina, celebrating the Latin culture and their love for the game of basketball. It just keeps growing. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Bulls? The Magic trailed by 3. Inside. And the dunk by Bol.
Yeah, his instincts are on display here. Fultz, a really good passer, excels at setting up teammates for easy looks.
DeRozan on the wing. And they double up DeRozan. Bol with a wide open look. That 3 off the mark.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time. They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense. They are just killing them on the interior.
To the inside. Here's Williams. And Williams with the stuff.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
And Wendell Carter Jr., Greg, one of the better rebounders in the NBA.
And Kevin, his numbers kind of sneak up on him. I mean, great job of clearing the glass and getting the break started. Still underrated as a rebounder, but is making a name for himself.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Orlando has a very young roster. Coach Jamal Mosley says, one thing I've said to them is dominate the simple. The more we can keep it simple, the better we'll be. Not overthinking things, just playing off instincts and reaction. Kevin, back to you.
The place to start. Makes a lot of sense. David, thanks. Got a piece of it. To the paint. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. And it's Suggs missing. Bulls trail by 3. And it's Ball in the corner. DeRozan with it. Carter pulls it in.
and he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
And the foul called on Ayo Dosunmu. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. And it's Wagner missing. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. It's a 3-point game. To the middle. Here's Dosunmu. A drive by Vucevic. Banchero grabs the board. Here's Bamba. That shot misses. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And it's Vucevic missing. Magic leading by 3. Deep 2 from Wagner. And so the ball's out of bounds. Wagner touched it last.
Substitution for the Bulls. Andre Drummond.
And now they've chosen the full court man-to-man.
Bamba inside. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. Bamba's got the lead up to 5 now for the Magic. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Magic. Isaac goes in. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2. Greg, you look at a player putting up big numbers on a losing team. How do you determine if those are quality numbers, so to speak?
You know, Kevin, it's a great question because somebody's going to put up points or collect rebounds or get assists. So, you look at efficiency, you look at effort, and there's no doubt that you can have winning players on losing teams.
Once again, a big round of applause for your Chicago Bulls.
Bulls trail by 7. Levine. And another miss by Chicago.
Credit the defensive effort there, not giving him room to operate.
Pass to Caruso. Can they get it? Out to DeRozan. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Getting up there with the slam, DeMar DeRozan leaves nothing to chance.
Now, here's Wagner. Down low. Bamba. Off target at the rim. And they double up DeRozan. Pass to Drummond. Back to DeRozan. To the paint. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
And DeRozan has done an amazing job improving his playmaking skills, including finding his open teammates.
And as I watch Cole out there, Kevin, I just love the progression he's made. The young man's put the work in to improve his game and really only starting to scratch the surface.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. For Cole Anthony, GA, this team believes in his future.
I mean, he's a competitive kid and knows how to play the right way. And now he understands how to play winning basketball. And that's no bias from me. That's just my analysis.
While he's a bit undersized for a 4, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
Good on the shot. Bamba's got his second basket of the night.
Smart play there. Well-timed roll to the basket. Bamba's got intelligence off and on the court.
And Levine, here we go. Comes up empty down low. Magic leading by 4. Here's Anthony. And such a nice move to make the basket work.
And smart ball movement there from Banchero. And that selflessness will endear him to his teammates.
1:15 left in the first half. He takes it in.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Pass to Bamba. Back to Isaac. No good on the triple.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Caruso, no good. And now Bamba pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Really good at getting down the floor. When Bamba is hustling, good things often happen in transition.
DeRozan with it. Isaac picks him up. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. To the inside. Drummond. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
And Anthony's got the ball here for Orlando. They lead by 4. That matchup falls in the middle game of this 3-game trip. Outside, Levine. 4 seconds left. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
It's the fearless nature of Levine's game that is so fun to watch. It is impressive watching him get in the paint and get calls.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game. Second free throw, no good. Good if it goes. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Magic lead by 3. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Orlando leading by 3.
And what makes Chicago tricky to defend, Kevin, they just have such a balanced attack. They can score in the paint from mid-range or hurt you from deep.
That one drops for him. Wagner's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for Orlando. Comes up. And the dunk by Bol.
That's just too easy for Bol. Once he gets the right position, his focus there is on the finish.
You know, as the Bulls have become a more veteran team, Greg, it feels like they've settled into what they do well.
And you need a strong identity to be successful in this league. Chicago is building towards that, but it does take time.
Williams with the steal. Right side, DeRozan. Some nice ball movement here by Chicago. There's Levine. And Levine with the slam.
Man, I'm telling you, every time Zach LaVine takes flight, we need this man back in the dunk contest quickly. He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
There's Levine. It's good. With that basket, he's now 5 for 9.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
No one near Suggs as he lets it go. Offline with his 3. Pass to Levine. Here's Ball. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's DeRozan. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. You know, Greg, some guys are late bloomers, but DeRozan, he was just the opposite.
Yeah, reports are he had handles at age 3. First dunk came in the 6th grade. 5-star high school prospect, and in a strange way, he's still an underrated superstar.
It's Carter, high post. Here's Wagner. That shot off the mark. Great D that time for Vucevic. The 3. And the Bulls with another miss. Magic leading by 4. Bol can't hit. Left side, DeRozan. Good work defensively by Carter. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
On the wing, DeRozan. Pass the ball. Back to Caruso. Now Vucevic over to the left wing. And again, no good by Chicago.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
Here's Bol. Here's Wagner. Williams comes with the double team. Lets it go with the three. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws. Lonzo Ball picks one up. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s. And the Magic right now, missing that franchise player, might have one of their young talents develop into that, but currently they lack that star.
Pass to Drummond. And here is Williams. They kick it out to Green. Outside Williams. Shot clock at 6. An easy 2 points on the layup. Williams has got 6. And as we know, Greg, the NBA is a star-driven league.
Hard to contend without a top 10 player on the roster. The Magic have been patient in their approach, and one player taking a leap this season would be huge.
Suggs in the corner. From downtown, the Magic again can't hit.
And they're winning, but it hasn't been because of him. He can't throw it in the ocean so far.
On the wing, Green. Pass to Caruso. Inside. And that one's good. Drummond. And now just a 3-point Orlando lead.
A tall and powerful big. Drummond has a natural ability to finish inside.
Now, here's Wagner. Williams comes with a double team. Bol with it. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Bol's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, inside, Bol does a great job just making subtle adjustments and utilizing that length.
Now Ball. No points in the game yet for him. At the elbow, Williams. Takes it off the glass.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
You spent 2 seasons, Richard, with LeBron James in Cleveland. What was it like to play with LeBron?
Well, I like to think that LeBron was playing with me the entire time. That's the way I viewed it, but it was amazing.
I should have reworded that. I'm sorry, my mistake.
Thank you. I think LeBron James was outstanding to play with just from a camaraderie standpoint, and he always wanted to make the right pass, which, you know, for pundits, they complain about it, but for a teammate, you love it. You love playing with a guy that tries to play the right way night in and night out.
His understanding of the game must be off the charts, correct?
It is so ridiculous the way that he just sees the game before it's happening. He is easily one of the smartest players that I have ever been around.
Orlando moving the ball around. And that one is good from Suggs.
And as we see Suggs develop his game, you'll see more of this. Jalen with the ability to operate off ball.
Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. And now the first timeout called here for the Magic.
Welcome to the conference, your Chicago Bulls.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Chicago ball.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. There's 57 seconds left in the third. Banchero, that's good.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Back to Anthony. Pass to Banchero. Wagner outside. Just 5 on the clock. Over in the corner, Isaac. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
13 foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for the Magic, Jonathan Isaac. 3 shots.
That's good from Isaac.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
And the second free throw, good.
And the overall skill set that Isaac possesses really off the charts. A big man who can run the floor, but also with that wingspan can defend the rim.
And he can't make it. 3 for 3. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Outside, Green. Back to Levine. To the middle. Williams gets the bucket. And that's 10 points for Williams.
And he's talked about wanting to improve his all-around game. Levine demonstrating just how unselfish he is with that great pass.
Here's Wagner. The putback. And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Orlando out in front. They lead by 6. And we'll get going after this from United Center.
Please give a big round of applause.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Bulls trail by 6. Pass to Vucevic. Banchero grabs the board. Drummond. Yes! And the foul. It goes on Mohamed Bamba.
A tenacious rebounder. Drummond's brute strength and long arms come in handy on the glass.
You know, Richard, at this point in his career, we expect Andre Drummond to average a double-double every season.
Yeah, well, and let's just say most years he